You know, when the word of this gets out in the afternoon, and our families from out west, getting them here in a timely manner was kind of difficult. The fact that airline agencies were bending over backwards and breaking rules, which they never do, was quite amazing. People just seeing my family in the airport and realizing that something was wrong, but not knowing exactly what was wrong, and giving them hugs and their support. Everything from people getting out of line in the security line to let them pass, and moving seats on the airplane so that they could sit together. Those kind of things were very greatly appreciated, and to anybody that provided those for my family, I just thank you so much. She was the type of person that could just light up a room. She always had something kind to say about anybody. And her love and the strength that she gave us and the example that she showed to us is remarkable. She is an incredible person, and I'm so blessed to be her dad. I guess that's it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to get through something like this. My wife and I don't understand how to process all of this and how to get our lives going. We find strength in our religion and in our faith and in our family. And I think that everybody that's going through something like this has hopefully support with their family and with what other means that they can find. I just hope that everybody can get the help that they need. Since nobody knows how to go through this, I think it's really important that people reach out to the services that have been provided to all of us for counseling and somebody to talk to and understanding how to talk to your children and those kind of things. I really hope that all of us utilize those things that have been offered to us. I have a 3, 4, and 6-year-old. It went from something that, I can't imagine this is happening. This has to be some sort of a mistake. What was hard was that since I was at work, I was having to talk to my wife on the phone and just trying to know what was the right thing to do. I didn't think it was that big a deal at first. I thought, with the first reports that were coming in, it didn't sound like it was going to be as tragic as it was. And then, as we weren't given information, it started to settle in that it was a much tougher experience for everybody. And so that's kind of what it was like for us. I'm proud to say that I'm a physician assistant, and I work in the Danbury Newborn Intensive Care Unit. I'm 30 years old. Thanks. The best thing that I can think of to do to move on is to help other people. When you help other people, you feel better about yourself. And the more people help other people, then the more people are blessed. And when your life feels blessed, you feel like you can take on the world. Yes. Yes. I was at work when my wife called me, and then I was able to find a television and start trying to get any information I can. I wasn't. I don't work down in the emergency room, so I wasn't involved with any of that. You know, what's interesting about that is my family just moved to Newtown about 8 months ago when I accepted the job here. So the impression that I got from people on the East Coast was a lot different than what I experienced when I got here, that's for sure. Everything that everybody was telling me out west was that I was in for a rude awakening, but the people here have been amazing. And I've never met so many people that were willing to help us when we moved here, to get established, to getting to know me and my family. I truly love it here, and I'm glad to be here. I keep hearing that. I haven't really had the television on much or anything like that, so I don't quite understand or grasp the grandness of everybody's support from around the world, other than just the feeling that we get with everybody's prayers. You know, you can never stop being the best parent that you can be. You can always be better. You can always be more patient. You can always be more loving and understanding and willing to accept your children for who they are. I really hope that as I continue to be a dad to my 2 children, that I can just, if anybody looks back on my life, the number one thing that they can say about me was that I was a great dad, and that my children loved me because of the father that I was. Thanks, guys. I'm done.
Robbie Parker, whose daughter, a 6-year-old Emily Parker, you see her there, was shot and killed yesterday. Sanjay Gupta watched with me, our chief medical correspondent. Sanjay, you know, what can you say there? This is one father, one parent. 19 other children were murdered yesterday here in Newtown, Connecticut as well. And his powerful words certainly resonate.
He said she liked to carry around crayons and paper, and she would make a card for people when they were frustrated and not feeling well. He said he talked about his 3 daughters, you know, 3, 4, and 6, and he said 6-year-old daughter. You know, he still talks about her. Obviously, this is so raw for him. You know, I have 3 daughters myself, Wolf, as you know. I can't imagine. You know, we talk so much, Wolf, about how people are going to overcome something like this. It is just so. It's so unhuman to think that you outlive your children. I don't know how, you know, when you hear him talk like that, he wants to empower himself. He wants to turn this into some sort of, you know, he wants to turn it into something where he can help other people, and that's how he's going to help get himself through this. But I didn't think I'd be able to do this live shot with you, Wolf. Just listening to him, you know, it's so tough to hear, and you know, like you said, we're going to hear that so many more times over the next few days.
Emily Parker, only one of 20 young kids, first graders.
2006, since she was born.
Hard to believe. Sanjay, stand by. Sanjay's going to be with us. We're going to continue our special coverage here from Newtown, Connecticut, right after this.